Welcome everyone, my name is Tradewind Rider and welcome to my Tales of Maj'Eyal Fallen video guide. This will be the 39th part of the Adventures of Sunny. In the former part we basically cleared the Rak'Shor Pride, but we did not clear the hidden vaults. Of course clearing the prides is the main issue, so that is the harder job or harder work, that's why I like to do it first. And after that, clearing the hidden vaults is just a little bit of time consuming, but I still would like to do that because of a little bit of extra gold. So basically free gold, and of course we would like to have more gold because of the font of sacrifice. So that is the really only reason why I decided to clear these. But of course I also like to kill basically every and any enemy if what I just can kill. Okay, we were also interrupted by High Sun Paladin Erúan. So when we clearing the first Orc Pride, we will get a notification from the Sun Paladin that there is a new optional zone. Okay, I'm not good in lore, so I'm not gonna say it in lore-wise what is happening. So there will be an optional zone called Erúan, and we would like to go there because there, from Erúan we can use a far portal to travel to the Charred Scar. And the two sorcerers are doing some business there and we would like to interrupt them. It's not a hard zone at all, and it's not hard, it's relatively easy to interrupt the sorcerers. And this way, if we manage to reach to the final fight, so no one has to sacrifice him or herself in the final fight if we manage to interrupt the sorcerers in the Charred Scar. So that's why I like to do it, but also again, free gold, free items, not a hard zone at all. Okay, so let's continue now. So now there will be this... Oh, I'm immediately also here. So now there will be these hidden vaults. Okay, there is no fight immediately. These are vaults, so there will be a door. Okay, so also be aware these are vault walls. So, for example, these vision talents line of sight is hindered by these walls. Also, we cannot teleport inside from outside. But let's just buff up now. And what is this? The first is some Wretch Titans and Duadeatlan. Okay, that not seems something super crazy. Let's go there. Oh, this Wretch Titan went into invisible mode. Okay, we killed one. Here is another. Okay, oh yeah, there will be a lot of these fire drakes. And oh, here is an animated sword. That's really interesting. So there has to be a unique here, I think, maybe, that can spawn these animated swords. Let's disarm an animated sword. No, we cannot. Okay, so maybe there is a unique with... Maybe not. Okay. So now we still have hidden resources. Let's go a little bit closer to these enemies. Yeah, a lot of dudes, and let's kill them or kill some. So now we can teleport because we are now inside the vault. Let's remove the confusion. Okay, let's deal some damage. Oh, we did not gain now the damage shield because I still have my longer duration damage shield. Oh, now it's not important, of course, so it's not a hard zone. Yeah, a little bit higher level enemies like level 108, but again, this is... Okay, there will be a searing horror here. Somewhere. That will be interesting. So be prepared for a searing horror. Interesting, really interesting. Oh, still here is a Wretch Titan. Do not forget the little friend, it's just 6% life. Okay, I think the searing horror will be here because I already see some light visual effects here. Okay, a little Quasit. Who are you? There is a stealthed guy. Okay, another little Quasit. Okay, let's check inside with a little Path of the Sun, but here is a worm that walks. So no, do not go now there. First, we would like to handle this worm that walks. So we have Storm Shield, but we would like to have another one. Oh, we could not one-hit it, but we two-hit. Where is the Searing Horror? So there are some luminous horrors for sure, but I cannot see here. Oh, here it is. Okay. It's an Archmage. Oh, excellent. No, that's bad. Okay, so anyway, this dude is an Archmage. That means we would like to silence it. So we would like to teleport here simply. Oh, what just happened? We just took some crazy hits. Of course, this is has Mana Clash, so we were also Mana Clashed. So we have now some effects. Okay, let's remove the Epidemic, remove these physical effects, and we would like to silence these dudes, so that's why we came here. Okay, we still have... Okay, so nothing really dangerous happened, we were just Mana Clashed, but again, we have hidden resources. The only thing that means we now do not have Final Sunbeam, it's already on cooldown. Okay, we do not have now Providence, so let's have that. Oh, and I'm also blinded. Let's remove it now. Okay, dude is silenced, that's really good. We would like to have now this. Okay, also let's set up here a little help, so little bit of damage. Now we do not have a damage shield, so I still have Storm Shield. Okay, this is instant, by the way. Oh, of course, yeah, Searing Horror. So this dude has a full light and fire resistance and also affinity, so do not try to deal this light damage to this dude. But we can to this Headless Horror. Okay. These are fine. So we have this one. Okay, we would like to have a damage shield for sure. So this will be a little bit crazy guy. Let's now have a little bit better damage shield and, okay, also better Storm Shield. Nice, we are dealing a little bit of damage, not that much, but at least we are dealing some damage. There are some really crazy effects here. Okay. We are progressing now. We do not have Storm Shield, unfortunately. We are sitting in a crazy huge amount of damaging map effect. So I think that would be just better if just go out here. Now we have Storm Shield, but it's still better because so these damaging map effects have the really high damage. So these are, if I'm staying here, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 maybe Storm Shield stacks will be just depleting each turn. So it's better to just go out. Because these are not spells, these blade area of effects. Nice, we can deal good amount of damage to this Searing Horror. Let's deal some light damage to this guy. Okay, and then we still do not have nice positive energy, so no, we do not want to use Final Sunbeam, but we can kill this little fellow. Okay, there has to be some cultist-based type horror here also, because here is this... no. Anyway, so let's continue dealing with this guy. 54, nice. And yeah, now our Storm Shields are not depleting that quickly. So yeah, it was a good idea. Oh, basically it's an... Let's deactivate the dudes... some of the dudes' magical sustains, because why not? Okay, for example, I can teleport here a little bit closer. I'm still not in this blade area of effect. Let's kill this blade. Oh, here is the cultist, so this is the entropic, ravaging entropic rip. We can deal light damage to it. Okay, now we would like to have a little bit better damage shield, also dealing damage to these guys. Headless Horror still alive. This is at 61%. Let's kill this, try to kill this Headless Horror. Nice. So at least now we won't gonna be further monoclashed. But of course, once we were monoclashed, it's not really matters anymore. 49, okay. Kill the little creatures. Okay, and now I still do not want to go that close. We can deal light damage to this creature. Nice, so we killed it. So one little dude. Let's try to kill it, and also... Oh, it's also lower and lower. Yeah, this dude is also taking damage from this area of effects. Okay, Providence. And now... I would like to set up here a collapse. This will help me. Okay. It's still silent. I can go here. I have my storm shields. I can have a damage shield. Now this guy will be dead. Nice. Okay, we managed to kill a searing horror and found a rod of Sharilon. Really interesting. There has to be a darkness demon here. Maybe, I think. This Duadatlan. Yeah, here it is. Okay. Where are you, little friend? Here. Okay, also that's very interesting. If I... Who are you, Luminous Horror? If I would use my magic map effect, so this Burning Star, it would remove the particles, so... but it's just an illusion. The darkness is still there. It's very interesting. I think it's an oversight or a bug. So, I will show... So, this is removing the darkness, but I'm seeing these guys because I have precognition. So now I do not see them because the darkness is still here. So this is a little bit of oversight maybe. So we still need, in the code I mean, we still need this one. So I will just temporarily switch to this Umbra phage, and now I can see them. Because it's just removed the darkness. So always be aware, there can be some interesting bugs or interesting oversights in this game. Let's have a damage shield. Okay, now we have good amount of energies, so now we can just slay every dude here. Oh, we were teleported here. No, it was, I think, maybe dimensional stuff, because we do not have... Okay, we do not need this curse. We do not have continuum destabilization. So here is this other unique Akagi shield, and it's a Shadow Blade. Okay, so be aware. We would like to have damage shield, definitely. And let's teleport close to it, because... Okay, now we are blinded, let's remove that. So because we would like to silence it, it's a Shadow Blade. But it's a temporal based, so not just a Shadow Blade. Okay, now this is instant. Nice, and we still have hidden resources. We do not have, somehow, Storm Shield. Now we have it. Okay, let's disarm. And now we would like to have a damage shield. Nice. Let's deactivate. The dude has many magical sustains. It's not that nice. Okay, now it's slowed, it's bleeding, blinded, poisoned. Okay. Speedrick poison, disarm, silence, numbing darkness, illness. Really good. Okay, now I like this little fellow. But now we do not have a storm shield again. Wow. Yeah, I'm also standing now in a light, an acid, and another area of effect. That's not good. Oh, and now we are pinned. So let's remove that, and now we can have a storm shield. And next turn we can have a damage shield. And unfortunately, here is another worm that walks. That's crazy. Okay, now we have enough storm shield. Let's freeze this. Okay, did not happen. I wanted to freeze the worm that walk. Let's go here, and now I'm a little bit low in life. I still have my second life, and I have 7 storm shields, so that's not a problem. Okay, so now we would like to have damage shield, and we still have storm shield. That's fine. And these do this. Okay, So now we are fine. Okay, and still have storm shields. They would like to have Providence. Okay, now there are really huge amount of... Okay, now we have 0 stacks, so let's use again. Okay, so I would like to go away because really many damaging map effects there. Okay, nice. Okay, dude has really low life. So that means maybe we will just slay it. Nice. Dead. Okay, but there are some other dudes with circles, definitely. So let's go out and Bladed Rift. Okay. Yeah, Radiant Horrors. Okay, nice. We were blinded. Dudes are really low on life. Okay, killed. Wow, lot of interesting horrors here. So temporarily now I have this other lantern. Because I would like to remove this magical darkness. Okay, so not a bad vault. There is a... Also, we're continuously taking damage. I think not just because of the... Yeah, also because of the lava floor. But it's just a little bit. So, very interesting vault so far. The black wall. Okay, definitely we do not need that. So there were some uniques here, and I always like to kill searing horrors. Come on, little fellow. What are you doing here? Okay, so here there still be some... No? Interesting, I thought there will be some enemy here. Okay, anyway. Yeah, I think they already triggered the hunter, and that's why they just already came to kill me. Okay, so that was this vault. Really nice, really interesting. Okay, and now I will change back my lantern. That was it. I do not need this one. Okay, nice. Rod of Sharilon. I will keep it in my inventory, but of course it's not good for us. And I really like this special wizard stuff. Okay, we do not need this. We also do not need this one. And let's now just go immediately to the second level, to the second hidden vault. Question is where it is. No, this is the... Oh, here it is. That was the next level. Interesting. So this is not the vault. Okay, first I will just go around here. Very interesting. So there is a part here what is not the vault. I don't know why. So this little side area is not the part of the vault. Very interesting. Okay, so Suncloak, Shield, and this one. And we are ready. Oh, here is an Orc Corruptor and some soldiers. Okay, that's not bad. They are already dying. Okay, some more Corruptors. Let's set up the circle of... Oh, also these Luminous Horrors. And there will be also a Headless Horror. So that means Mana Clash. Headless Horror, where is your body? We already damaged your eyes. But the question is, where is your body? Okay, some bloated... Oh, here is a fixed artifact helm. So some bloated horrors. These are, of course, not problematic. These guys also not problematic. Basically, no one will be problematic, even if we are meeting... Oh, some dudes have a disruption weapon. Oh, fixed artifact. And this dude has a bow that has a disruption, or an arrow that has a disruption. Ego. Kulamar's Wrath. Okay, it's definitely not our weapon. Oh, here is another eye. Or not just one, more little eyes. Marslag the Accursed Head. I think that is also... Oh, here is the body. Okay, it's stoned. So the dude now won't gonna Mana Clash us. But it's not it does not really matter. Still there is an eye, so maybe there is another Headless Horror here. Because I already destroyed the body of one. Oh, I was pulled a little bit. Okay, no Headless Horror body so far. Oh, I'm pinned. Okay, now we can deal some instant damage to this guy. Where is the... Here is the Headless Horror body. Okay, it's frozen. That's nice. Let's now try to stone it. Cool. So this dude now is not gonna Mana Clash us again, but it's just for comfort feeling. It's not a problem for me if dude is Mana Clashing me. Oh, little worm that walks. You are cute, and you are here immediately. We have the Storm Shields. Let's now kill you, little friend. Maybe first the Headless. And now we can... Okay, now we are blinded. Let's remove that. Also remove this acidic skin, because that is just reducing our accuracy. I do not like that. bursting entropic shard. And the little fellow is still here, so let's kill that. And now deal some damage. Nice. Another Wormbat Walk, level 100. We have this, remove it. Instant. Okay, let's deal some damage. Suncloak. Little fellow is now close to us or next to us. So now we can... Oh, do not have Storm Shield. Okay. So now we can deal some damage and this will die now. Okay, so this vault is a little bit interesting, despite the fact, of course, these are just elite or normal dudes. Some horror-based type can be still a little bit of interesting to fight with. So not all of these normal and elite enemies are weak. It's not that it's weak, so it can be fun or interesting to fight with. Nice. Oh, we are pinned. Bloated horror dude. Many little friends are here. Oh, Eyal's Will. This is a fixed artifact, anti-magic. Mindstar. If I'm right, I have now a really nice Mindstar collection. That is just for fun, so my character is not a Mindstar user at all. But somehow I just managed to find a lot of fixed artifact Mindstars, so that's why I started to collect them. What is this? Voratun's Hammer of the Deep Below. Interesting. Okay, maybe we are fine with this zone or level. I think we managed to clear it. Oh, some items were left here and also there. And maybe some bloated horrors are teleported out. Of course, anytime it can happen. No. Okay, so it was not a... Oh, yeah, okay. So, but these are not dangerous, of course, but they can teleport out. Okay, very interesting. It was not a boring vault. Okay, we do not need this weapon. No, also do not need this one. I will keep it because it's a fixed artifact Mindstar. This is very interesting, I will keep it also. It's a mind and spell power based item, but all the others will go for the little gold pool, and it's more than 500 gold, so it's nice. Okay, so let's go now to the final. Oh, it's immediately here. Nice. Oh, a lot of spiders. Yes, this is this spider vault with fairlings and many little spiders. Many little spiders. Okay, yeah, that's really fun and interesting. We have hit their resources. That's nice. Okay, we were disarmed. And also we were pulled here or something. These two Fairlings have, of course, Phantasmal Shield. Yeah, I was not pulled, I was teleported here. Sorry, these are magical spiders, so these have these Archmage talents. Let's set up a collapse that will help us to deal a little bit of area of effect damage. Okay. Maybe that was all. Oh yeah, traps. Be aware of these traps. Here is a fixed artifact. Scorched boots, very likely it's not good for us. Yeah, we do not like, with this build, fixed artifact boots. We would like to have the spell cooldown reduction, so the spellbinding ego. Okay, I think there are still more, because these areas... So somehow we should go inside. At least I think. No? I cannot dig here. Wow. If I cannot dig here, how can I go inside? That's a really good question. Maybe I cannot go inside there. Come on. Very interesting, but I would like to know what's inside, so... But we cannot use, because this is a no teleport tile, so we cannot use here a gem portal. That's really interesting. So we cannot go here? No way. That's lame. That's really lame. Okay, it seems unfortunately. So we could, for example, teleport inside with a... Oh, yeah, there is a little oversight in the code, or let's call it bug, but I think it's not a bug, it's an oversight. So, actually... we can teleport inside, so I'm not like using bugs or abuses, but I was just now. So if you, this is similar to the old Blink rune. So if you target a tile, for example here, there is a chance. Not always. It's a random. It's the same. It has the same bug with that the old Blink rune had. Okay, I think there are nothing inside. So actually, at a random chance, you can blink through with this Flee the Sun. You can blink through the environment. But I not like using it. First of all, it's random, so that's why, and it's an oversight in the code. Okay, but it seems there is absolutely nothing in these side zones. Okay, so let's just simply go back. I was just curious, that's why I went there. Okay, so this Scorched Boots is Poison Storm, Spell Power. No. Yeah, nothing. Okay, just gold, but we gained a nice amount of gold. That's nice. Okay, now I will just simply recall out and I will go to this new optional zone, Erúan. First, let's gain back a little bit of our resources. Oh yeah, I found this Godalat rock in the former part. I won't gonna use it. I just placed it there because carrying this stone is... Oh, hello. Little pumpkin. Let's pet the little cat. So carrying this stone is detrimental, so that's why I just placed it there. And here is this Erúan, so it's really close to this Rak'Shor Pride. So let's go now there. It's also like this desert zone. And of course the Charred Scar will be a lava zone. Okay, so we immediately see here just an elite dude. But first let's check around. Okay, here is a summoner, Blade Horror immediately. Oh, there will be a unique Marauder Vermic. Okay, these were, I think, also made smaller, so it's also, be aware, this is a concentrated, highly concentrated zone, but at this stage, this point, these are just level 80 around, so these are very weak enemies now compared to us. So nothing really special. Okay, so let's start with this summoner. Oh, this is horrors. Do not forget, yeah, so that means these are fighting with each other. This dude just had a thorn grab by this summoner. Okay, I do not care who is enemy to who. I will go here and kill the weak enemies. And oh, this is actually relatively tanky. And yeah, I cannot hit with my weapons. The Minotaur, it's a dexterity-based summon, so I have basically no chance to hit it. Now I definitely need this one. Storm Shield. Now I can hit it, by the way. Okay, here is a Flame Spitter. Okay, this dude will die now soon. Okay, we managed to kill it. Who are you? It's a Rich Hunter Rogue. Already damaged, very likely because of the nice little final Sunbeam. We have some Storm Shield, that's nice. Let's... Off-balanced, bleeding, slow. Let's freeze it first. I would like to have a Providence. It was just pulled inside, that's really nice. We can now disarm it and kill it, maybe. No, it's still alive at 3%. Now we managed to kill it, nice. Okay, this is just a little rich dude, nothing really serious. Okay, but here comes the serious enemy. Little bit still away, but there will be an Annihilator here also. So Marauder Vermic, and it's more of a Vermic, it do not have dual weapons. Okay, and also be aware the vault walls are hindering the line of sight of these talents, so maybe there will be some more crazy enemies. Okay, we have now all the defenses. Let's now go there. We are brave enough. Let's apply a huge disarm. Do this disarmed, nice. And it's really weak, already damaged. Confusion, very likely from a Skullcracker. This dude is a Marauder also, 44%. Okay, now we cannot heal, but we also do not want to heal at all. We are very rarely taking serious amount of... Oh! We are blinded, it will be removed, so we are very rarely taking serious amount of life damage. So now the Annihilator, but we still cannot see it. Okay, let's go there. Let's apply a disarm. Nice. Oh, it has a Storm Shield. That's cheating, dude. So we will... Oh, Quiver of the Sun. Interesting. So let's now kill the normal dudes. Let's call them residuals. Okay, and rich larva and the normal. Okay, so now just some normal dudes, nothing serious. Except there is a summoner rare. Okay, let's go there. Okay, double flame splitter. I do not really care that much. Instead, I will just go here, and these are not dexterity based, so we can hit them. Oh, this is... no, this is not a summon, this is a rich hive mother. Okay, does not really matter, so these are not serious enemies. Now this is a summon. Okay, I think the dude has, of course, leaves tied. Or, now, that means leaves cover. 44% chance, so that's why this can be a little bit of annoying. Because maybe we... so, okay, we managed to kill it. But the dude had a very good chance to not to. So avoid being hit. And you are, little friend. Okay, we could kill you, but... these dexterity-based summons can be a little bit annoying. Shadow Blade dude. Okay, so that means... first try to blind it, then just go there and disarm and silence. Cool. Okay, we are blinded. But the dude is now really low on life and it's basically fully negated. Okay, nice. Let's remove these effects. Congeal time. Okay, here is a little dude. Another little dude. And there will be a rare Paradox Mage. Now that's not a little dude. And also a Soul Butcher. Okay, Soul Butcher dude cannot see us currently. This dude is Paradox Mage, is a little bit tanky. It has some armor. Okay, but we can handle it. Now here is the Soul Butcher, so let's disarm. And we still have hidden resources, so... okay, nice. Oh, and it's really low on life. That's good. Nice. Okay, let's go away from here. Oh, here is a Bulwark unique. Little Rich Larva. And it's a rogue Bulwark, so that's why I think it was just stealthed. That's why I did not see it formerly. But the thing is, here is this Tremor Engine. I do not want to stay in close to this Tremor Engine thing. Okay, I was battle called back. And I'm now dazed. And pinned. I'm dazed, that's very interesting. Okay, the dude just rolled it 3% chance. Crazy. Anyway, so I was battle called back. Here is a Bulwark and a Rogue Bulwark. So this will be now a little bit interesting. So who has the better damage? Definitely the unique. So let's disarm that. Okay, after this, I would like to position myself. So both of them has shield wall. So that means really high, really high stun freeze immunity. I would like to go away, but it will be a little bit a tricky story. So let's just set up. Oh, no. I am now rotting disease. Okay, does not really matter. So here is still my old little Path of the Sun, because yeah, I have a really short cooldown on them, so sometimes I can have 2 even, not just 1. So 2 map effects, while I still have the Path of the Sun effect. Okay, and let's set up here a collapse. Now we are blinded, that's not good. Let's reduce or remove that. Okay, dudes, you are really annoying. Did not manage to stone it. Next turn we can teleport again, and very likely the dudes do not have continuously. So now both of them used the battle call. Now we can have a little damage, and then very likely now we can... Okay, first disarm them, but I would like to go away and... Okay, yeah, so dudes cannot have continuously, so battle call has a low cooldown but not this low, so now we could go a little bit away. Now I need Sun Cloak, and let's set up here another collapse. Nice. And I need now a damage shield. And these collapses are dealing nice damage, it seems. Oh, it's trapping around me. This is a rogue also. Yes. Okay, so let's just channel stuff. Dude has 263 armor, so yeah, we have just channel stuff and collapse. Mainly, we were knocked back. We can also deal damage with this talent. Okay, we are fine now, 41%. Next, okay, I was battle called again, so this now cannot have the battle call, cannot use for a while. This still has, so be aware. And the dude is just trapping continuously around me. That's really nice for me. Let's set up another collapse again to deal some more damage. So it's really nice too. And yeah, the battle call, the other battle call. This is really low on life. Oh, this is also, these collapses are wonderful, really great. Blind, let's remove that. Oh, and it just rushed here or something. Oh, this is regenerated or healed back, it seems. Or no, sorry, Battle Shout. Now, that's why it has higher amount of life. Okay, anyway, we managed to kill the unique dude. Maybe that... Oh, we are pinned. Maybe that was the more dangerous. We can even deal a little bit of weapon damage to this guy, but of course dealing or using the channel stuff would be just better. %. Oh, some normal orc dudes. Okay, so these were just a little bit of time consuming because 2 bulwarks. Okay, dead. Okay, just normal little fellows. Nice. One normal fellow. Okay, now we have a little bit of life loss, so let's heal back. And be aware, because of course, very likely these, if any enemies here already triggered its hunter. Yeah, this is a small zone, so it's really hard to miss enemies with being hunted. Okay, so let's go around. I think all the enemies are now died, but of course, except the vault. Okay, yes. Oh! We cannot go through here. We have to dig. Okay, level is cleared, and now the vault. First, let's check these items that we already found. So a healing amulet, but no, it's do not have any good random powers. No, this is also not. Sea Hate, no. Okay, these are not all weapons. Oh, a Mind Star with 47 mind power. So yeah, these late game rare Mind Stars can have a crazy huge random power. Also has critical multiplier, mind power, mind damage. Really nice, but of course it's not good for us. I will keep it in my inventory because I'm a Mind Star collector, collecting currently useless items. Okay, this one has die at, but basically that's all. Definitely not our type of item. However, this can be interesting. It has a spell surge. It has our dexterity, magic, cunning, light penetration. Interesting. I will keep it in my inventory for sure. It's a random artifact. Okay, this is definitely not good. It's a one-handed weapon, but not our type of weapon. No. Arcane Disruption Forces. No good random powers. Queer of the Sun, no. Okay, at least we found a belt that can be useful. So let's now clear this one. Oh, this is this poltergeist vault, I think. So animated weapons. Very interesting. Oh yeah, skeletons with their crazy damage shield. Okay, so yeah, this is this animated weapon vault, it's poltergeist vault. So there will be some crazy... Okay, so first of all this headless horror, but here is an elite longsword and here is a normal Mind Star. So these are... There will be a unique weapon here, so that can be a little bit of craziness. I would like to stone this guy. Just, I do not like when I'm monoclashed. Oh, and here is an Archmage. Wizard stuff. So, Circle of Sanctity here. So we have a little job here. And of course, dude has crazy amount of these magical sustains. Okay, not really high talent level, but anyway. Let's just deactivate these magical sustains. Or not, unfortunately not all of them, but many of them. And I think this is a different one. Yes. I just wanted to know if it's just a mirror image, but no, it's a different one. So all the Archmages will just teleport out because they have hunted, or we are hunted. They will have the hunter. Okay, we managed to break through this disruption shield. Now I would like to kill. Okay, I managed to kill one. There will be a doomed. Also, I have hidden resources, so that means I can kill enemies. Nice. And this is just at 6%. So let's kill it. Okay. Oh, what just happened here? I was battle called? I think I was battle called here because this is a bulwark. So from outside I was battle called here, then I was just knocked back into the wall. Okay, so this is a bulwark dude, and this is a berserker, so these, and another berserker, so these will just continuously battle call me. Let's set up here a collapse. Very likely this will help me. This is already damaged, that's nice. And not really highly armored, okay. It's a bulwark, but Really not that huge armor. Nice, it will die now. Okay, and who are you? The little berserker, other little... Oh, it's the unique, okay. Poltergeist the Black Mole, interesting. So this is a berserker doomed, and because it's a doomed, be careful, it has 274 critical multiplier. Yeah, doomed. Doomed. Okay, we have hidden resources, so we can use this one. I was battle cold again. Oh, here is another Archmage. Okay, I will just set up here another collapse. Now I'm grappled by... No, sorry, not grappled, garroted, but I cannot be silenced with garrot. Okay, I have my defenses, that's nice. Let's try to kill this rogue quickly. The unique is lower and lower on life, but we are still not that quick on killing it. Rogue is still alive. Next turn we can use our final sunbeam. Okay, but now let's use this one, and now okay, next turn the final sunbeam. It will die now, I think. Not next turn, come on. Now. Now we are sitting in this creeping darkness. Okay, so let's just go closer a little bit. Okay, dude. We would like to kill you. The dude has shadow decoy for sure, so that means it has now some... Okay, not that much, 1,200. It's not that crazy diet. Oh! Oh! What is just happening here? Game targeting. Actor talents. Entity. Some entity, that means maybe the weapon itself. Or maybe the shadow. But I think maybe the weapon, animated weapon itself, to perform arithmetic on a table value. Recursive, remove temporary value on takeoff. Maybe, yeah, it's because it's a special weapon, I think. Maybe because I killed it and then it's just take off the weapon, this unique weapon, this two-handed weapon. Maybe that's causing an error. I'm not sure. Yeah, mod add-ons, Ashes, Urok, Superload, Actor, in-function die. Remove object. Yeah, so some object causing this error. Interesting. I think because we killed this fixed item, okay, this animated weapon, and when taking off the weapon, it's causing some troubles. Okay, but still, here is a Archmage. Shadows are still here, but they will just disappear now. Okay, we are pinned. Remove that. And let's go close to this Archmage. And let's... Okay, it's stone walled, but I'm next to it, so just one wall block was placed here. Okay, let's deactivate some of the magical sustains. Oh, it's in Shivgorod form. Interesting. Okay, we managed to kill it anyway. Interesting. Where is this poltergeist weapon? Wow. I do not have that poltergeist weapon because... Definitely, so that was a fixed artifact if I remember well. Maybe that was the bug, so that weapon did not even drop. I think that can happen, yes. So maybe because of that some kind of bug with the item, maybe the item did not even drop the... okay. Bad, because less gold. Of course, we do not need these kind of items anyway. But it would be nice to have a little bit more gold. Okay, anyway, it seems there is still a Doomed here inside. Hello, little fellow. Nice. Yeah, definitely there is another animated weapon, and that will be a unique Doomed. Marauder Doomed, and it has a Poltergeist Whip of Uruk. Dual wielding itself, so it's a dual wielding. Very interesting. Okay, because it's a Marauder, let's disarm it. It's also a Doomed. We do not really care about that part. Oh, I need one more turn to use Final Sunbeam, so for now just... Okay, and now 63%, really nice. Just for fun, let's set up here the circle. Oh, we are not blinded, but we are... So the Doomed has this creeping darkness. Let's go close to it. Here is the Bulwark, but it do not has high armor. And here is the dude. Okay, but it's disarmed. Okay, it has throwing knives, but we do not really care. This is now instant. We have storm shields. We would like to have a better damage shield, and maybe this time it won't gonna be lure error if we kill this. Yeah, fan of knives. Okay, we still have... Oh, that dude is also blinded, so maybe it's just missing us with fan of knives. We still have hidden resources. Dude is still alive. Zero. And yes, now it's dropped. Yeah, I think that was an error, and the item, the former item here, that was a fixed artifact item. Unique item. Or, sorry, so fixed artifact, but it's a poltergeist item. So poltergeist item means there is an extra gem property on the item. We do not need these, of course, because we are not using anyway these kind of items. Be aware, because there can be outside Archmages. They are just teleporting everywhere, but it seems no Archmages. Okay, so interesting, there was a lure error with the weapon on takeoff, so because we killed it. Okay, let's now precognition and go to the next level. Oh, this is really interesting. I will keep it. And other items we do not need, but again for gold, and we gain a really nice amount of gold from these vaults. Okay, so who are here? A rare Sun Paladin, a rare Demonologist, a rare Solipsist, a rare Anorithil, a rare Berserk, a lot of rare dudes. Reaver, Summoner, these are just normals, okay. Oh, Marauder with throwing knives here. Oh, and of course, Doomed, but it's a yellow end, so it has lightning speed, that means 1.7,000. It's not that high, so late game enemies here can have like almost 4,000% movement speed, so it's really not that crazy. Okay, we already hit the dude, that's... So basically it's now close to dying. Okay, we killed it, but we would like to go to a little bit better position to use our final sunbeam. Oh, here is another dude with lightning speed. So let's go a little bit here. This way, yes, our final sunbeam will be a little bit better. So we have our defenses, we have the hidden resources. So let's use a little damage. This is a Demonologist with... Okay, let's disarm this direction. Okay, we need this one. Oh, Fearscape. Okay, so the Demonologists do this, just Fearscape does. That's not really important, because we are now just fighting with 1 versus 1. That is easier. So I know many people hate this Fearscape zone, but the thing is, for example, we can... Oh, it went into stealth mode. Interesting. It's an Orc Corruptor. Okay, somehow the dude just went into stealth mode. %38%. So we killed it in the Fearscape. So we have crazy amount of damage shield, storm shield, so Fearscape is nothing for us really. And so we can even go out anytime when we want. We have Rune of Dissipation, we can freeze the enemies. So sometimes we can have the enemy even deactivate the Fearscape by itself. Oh, it's a Necromancer. Yeah, this is a very crazy, disgusting area of effect from Necromancers. Okay, I need now a damage shield, and my storm shield is just nowhere, because very likely from the Fan of Knives. Okay, I still have my storm shield. Let's now hit this Marauder guy. Now I'm blinded, but that will be just simply removed. I can also blind this guy, and I can teleport a little bit backwards, but what just happened here? It's a Reaver, it's a Berserker. I think the Berserker battle called me. Okay, that's not really nice. So let's... I have Storm Shield. Let's go back. First of all. Now I'm pinned. Let's remove that. I still have Storm Shield, that's nice. We would like to have a damage shield and also kill enemies. Okay, here is a Reaver dude. Oh, and this Marauder is still alive. Now I do not have that much, but anyway, these are not that far away. Oh, 0%. Dude, you are dead. Oh, and I was knocked back a little bit by the Berserker, and it's interesting, 101% of its life. Remove the curse. I will set up here a collapse against this Berserker dude. It's not fully armored, so it's not something super crazy. Yeah, we can deal some nice damage to it. But we would still would like to have this collapse for a little bit of extra damage. Okay, now here is this Loazor the Witherer, Reaver dude, and a Solipsist, okay. But these are not that crazy. Oh, do not try to run away, little dude. Also, we can deal some damage to these other guys, and nice. Okay, Reaver is next to us. Let's silence it. At least it's a Reaver. We have our Storm Shields. Next turn we can also... Okay, now we would like to remove... We are disarmed, diseased. What else? Here will be a unique Mindslayer Gunslinger Dredge. Very interesting. And a Summoner. Okay, but still, here is the Reaver, and it's still really nice on life. Okay. Let's disarm the Reaver, it's next to us. This is not next to us now. Okay, I would like to have a little damage shield. This is instant now. Let's try to kill the river quickly. Providence, very likely we will need it. Try to lock enemies here this direction while I'm still fighting with this guy. Nice. Okay, confusion. Remove that. 22%. We still have our... Okay, storm shields. Still have. Nice. I would like to have now my Sun Cloak, and now I still have hidden resources, so that means now is the time. Okay, now is the time to deal some, try to deal a little bit of damage. I still do not have full resources, but anyway, I could do some damage. Okay, now, this is a summoner, not really problematic, also low Mindstar damage. This is a crazy dude with two crazy 330 dual steam guns and this elemental weapon, so it's also Mind Slayer. So let's just disarm. Also, let's try to go a little bit closer. I would like to have a collapse. I can kill this summoner easily, yes, it's not a problem. Okay, it's died. But maybe this will be a little bit more tricky. Maybe not. We will see. Oh, we managed to stone it, so no, it won't gonna be really problematic. Maybe just a little bit time consuming. So far it's a very interesting second level. Oh no, this guy won't gonna be any problem at all. Now the dude is hitting me and I'm stunned for 16 turns, so the dude again... Okay, now I have full stun freeze immunity because I have Ogre Wrath. So the dude again rolled its 3% because I do not have always full stun freeze immunity. Let's disarm it, let's have a damage shield. Sun Cloak. Okay, dead. So it was not that problematic. Another unique. What? Now this is strange. So here is Xima the Black Bear. So it's a bear, but it's not looks like a bear. Instead, somehow it looks like the... There is this fixed boss, the backup guardian. Okay, anyway, I think it's still a bear, but maybe the visuals are bugged a little bit. No, and now it's a bear. Okay, now it looks like a bear, but still in this little tooltip window, it still has this... So here is a bear, but in this little tooltip window, it still looks like a little tree. Very funny, very interesting. Yeah, there can be some visual bugs, I think. Okay. Anyway, I would like to have my... This one. I still have Storm Shield. The dude just used this path stone path or something, so that is a really crazy talent, because shadows can hit me anywhere basically. Okay, so let's now just go here. So you are doomed and a Soul Butcher, but have Mind Stars, so not really that problematic. And it's really not tanky. Use some creepy darkness. Okay, but we will... Oh, no, we do not have the range with this. But we have the range with this. Oh, and it switched back now to a 3. This has definitely enemy. This enemy has definitely a bugged visual. So now it looks like somehow a 3. Or maybe this is... Oh, wait. Maybe this is because this has a 3-shaped totem. Maybe this is causing, because it has a fixed artifact, this is special zone. I think maybe this fixed artifact is causing this trouble. It's a little bit of... I don't know. Okay. Yeah, maybe this is the solution. It has a fixed artifact. Okay, it's died anyway. Very interesting. Maybe... So I'm not really the Tree of Life. I'm not used this item, this Tree of Life before, so maybe if a character is using this item, the visual will be just changing into this tree visual. Very interesting, it can happen. Okay, here is a little fire imp just shooting me. Let's kill it. Quasi dude. So now just normals. Maybe. Oh, I was teleported here. Of course these dudes are has teleports. These little fellows, the fire imps. Okay, and maybe now no more enemies. It seems so. So I do not need now this one. But be aware, this is a damaging effect, this lava floor. Okay, it was a very interesting zone level, and I think this Tree of Life has some special... Oh, I forgot, here is a fixed artifact. I do not need it, of course, it's not my type of item. Okay, so we collected everything from here, and this is... Okay, first I would like to check... First, rest a little bit, I've lost some mana. So I would like to check this little thing. Voratun ring, we will need these. This is not good. 30 mind power, very interesting. Here is a cloak. That can be nice. Oh, maximum life, that accuracy 70. I think it has this hunter ego twice, maybe. It's a dual hunter ego, because that is... I know there is an ego that gives nice amount of maximum life and nice amount of accuracy. Okay, it also have a little critical multiplier, physical penetration. Interesting, I will keep it in my inventory for sure. No. Okay, so I want to check this Tree of Life. What will happen if I'm using this Tree of Life? It's not even anti-magic, it's just nature infused. Yeah, I also have this green visual, but I'm not look like a tree. Okay, that's really interesting. I think that enemies... Maybe that was a visual bug or something. So I definitely not look like a tree. That was my... Yes. That was my little pickaxe. Okay, so that big tree, that was definitely a bug, visual bug. Okay, so now we are... I do not know why was that visual bug, it's interesting. Let's now go to the next level. And we can basically sell now here everything, because I just checked. Yes, and these are not our type of items. Okay, so a rare summoner, a rare doomed, not really high critical multiplier, that's nice, a rogue with throwing knives, and a rare summoner. So this Rich Hive Mother rare. Here are just some normal dudes, okay, these are not problematic, and a little bit to the south, just a rare Berserker. Okay, so the initial fight here does not seem really problematic. Okay, I would like... let's be brave. I will teleport attack this guy. Okay. And let's now just... We have hidden resources, so let's clear some enemies. Nice. Okay, this is instant. And let's now go here. Wow, okay, the rogue, yes. Rogue dude is just simply applied some crazy amount of effects on us, so we would like to... We also have some talent filchins, but we have hidden resources, that's nice. So we would like to lock down this rogue. So let's just stone it. That would be really nice. Okay. Yeah, these other type of effects can be a little bit crazy, so always be aware of this. We would like to have now a bit better damage shield. Okay, so now the little rogue won't gonna be that much of a problem. Yeah, I would like to also kill... Okay, just for extra damage. I will set up here a collapse. Yeah, doomed, so now we are not blinded, we're just sitting in this middle of this creeping darkness. Okay, this is still stoned for a while. Oh, and now we have the... So now we did not have the hidden resources, so the fumble just... Okay, so who is here? It's still stoned. That's nice. We would like to have a damage shield. Okay. This is instant. And now we would like to use the final sunbeam. Nice. And then we can stone again. It seems the dude has, yeah, really high defense. And also leaves cover, of course, because of the summoner. So I think maybe that's why we cannot reliably hit enemies. So let's stone the summoner and the rogue. Nice. So these two are logged. The doomed is not logged, but yeah, maybe we can handle one enemy. Yeah, it seems we can handle this enemy. Well, okay, doomed is dead, and now I think there will be no leaves cover, so we can handle these other dudes also. Still stoned for a while. Okay, rogue is dead. Let's leave this creeping darkness. Okay, let's now check around. Yeah, we managed to kill basically all these crazy dudes. Okay, definitely here is a Vermic somewhere. Summoner Vermic unique. Rich Hunter. With Stormfront. Let's go a little bit to the north. There is a little vampire. Let's kill it. Here is the unique. Oh, and here is an Ozymancer rare also. Okay. Does not look something super crazy. Let's go here. Oh, I was battle called back. Oh, it's a Berserker rare. I was unaware. So yeah, I was... Let's remove this. Okay, I was battle called back here to this Berserker rare. So let's now disarm the Berserker rare. Very likely the dude has some 62%. That's not just some, it's significant amount of disarm immunity. Anyway, let's deal some damage. Okay, and also let's have a damage shield. Nice. Oh, we were knocked back. So now we would like to... Oh, or armor and saves are reduced by 126. Okay, so we have a really huge minus armor. Okay, that is counts as 0. Okay, let's try to stone lock this dude, the Ozamancer. Definitely we do not want to be mana clashed. Not a problem, but it's just more comfortable not being mana clashed. And still here is the unique. It's a little bit damaged already. That's really good for us. Okay, we have still hidden resources. That's really good because we can deal a huge blow. Okay, now it started to spawning these bloated doses, unfortunately, so now it won't gonna be that huge amount of damage. Let's go here and hit the dude. Okay, we managed to kill the little fellows. %. Okay, dead. Nice. Need a damage here. So now we won't gonna be mana clash, that's for sure. Question is now the unique. Yes, here is also a rare doomed with 340% critical multiplier. So again, late game dooms can be really crazy evil. These do not even have high talent levels in Force of Will talent. So late game dooms can have more than 400% of critical multiplier, and they also have a... Okay, this one somehow no. Just low cunning, but they can also have a really high critical chance. So be aware of these guys. They can deal crazy damage. So now the unique. But maybe I will wait a little bit because next turn. So now we have the Sun Cloak. Okay, and now we can handle this unique. It's already damaged a little bit. That's really good for us. But we do not even care because we can just stone lock the guy. And the Doomed is now feeding on us. Okay, that's not problematic. Let's just kill this guy. Oh, we were knocked back by these annoying little fellows, the shadows. Let's teleport here. We have our defenses. And now we can deal some damage. Unique is dead, and this is also very likely stone locked. So that means just the individual shadows can... Okay, somehow it just pulled us. Oh, it has a... interesting. So somehow it just pulled us closer. Anyway, it's now dead. Next is an Annihilator rare here. But let's check around again. No, just this Annihilator rare. Do not run away, dude. We still have hidden resources, so now it's at 50%, 20, and now it's dead. And now just some normal dudes. Maybe. Oh yeah, and here is the Sun Paladin dude, or little friend. Friend, okay, so it's Sun Wolf faction, so it's neutral to us. Okay, now still there is one more dude. Here is a rich Hive Mother. Oh. Let's kill this Rich. Nice. Okay, so no more enemies here, so I do not need now this. Okay, and we can speak with this guy. Oh, by the way, here is a Zephyr. Okay. So we can speak with this guy. He will tell us we should go through this far portal because the Sun Wall already tries to stop the sorcerers. But of course, first, collect all the items. Stormfront, that's definitely not really nice for us, but anyway, gold, gold, and gold. Okay, that was all. So yeah, these zones, I think... Oh, here is a rare pickaxe. So I think these zones were just made smaller. In this new game version, many zones were just simply made smaller. Okay, let's now just check the items first. So some more and more Vuraton rings. These can be nice for some base material for ring imbuing later. We do not need the Stormfront. I will keep this. It's a random artifact dagger. Oh, it has low mind power. No. Interesting. Healing mode, stun freeze immunity, defense, really high defense and critical mode. No, not that good. Okay, so what is this? Ancient, but just ancient. That's not really nice for us. Time broken and ungoven. We have a little bit different one, but we have an ancient and ungoven, so it's definitely better. Okay, so these are not that nice. So we can... I think we cannot... Yeah, we have to use... So this is a far portal, so we cannot simply switch the level. We have to use this orb of them anyways. Okay, so now we won't gonna see a timer because the timer is a little bit lower here behind my little bar. So now we have a... If I'm right, 500 turns. So there is a very, very wide north to the south zone. So, sorry, not wide, very narrow. So just a few tiles long in this horizontal direction. And this is also a special zone because if we would like to teleport to the south, it will be reverted back and instead it will be just mirrored back to the north. So that's why I do not try to teleport to the south. But the thing is, we have this mobility, Death of the Sun, and we can have, of course, a really short cooldown, so we can really easily just... So the first priority is now to just simply... Oh! Okay, this is... Yeah, I think the timer is behind my talent bar, so that's why it's really strange I cannot click on my self-destruction. Crazy. Okay, anyway, we can go to the south. Come on! Yeah, I cannot click on these on these two talent because here is this little timer. Okay, the question is, I think I can do this fight without my self-destruction. Or not the fight this whole zone. Yeah, so be aware if you are having your toolbar here close, it can cause a little bit of anomaly because you cannot click on those talents that are... So behind these talents there is this little... This little counter, this hourglass. Okay, there will be definitely... Yeah, a unique Bulwark Marauder, dude. Okay, let's just disarm the guy. Nice. It do not have that huge armor, so that's not really bad for us. I would like to have this one. Okay, so this is the only crazy enemy here. This is instant now. And it's a bulwark, but it's not hugely armored, so basically we can easily deal damage to this guy. So let's do that. Yes. Okay, we have some effects. Let's remove that. Oh, we managed to also to freeze it. And it's now wet. Okay, let's try to even stone it. And it's stoned. Okay, that's really nice. 67%. 58%. Okay, this will be really interesting because I do not use now my... It's still stoned. I do not use now my self-destruction. Let's check how is it going. Oh, and here is a shadow blade just out from nowhere. Okay, anyway, it will be silenced. So it can teleport from the south, of course, and very likely it just teleported from the south. Remove these. Ah, this is so funny and annoying. I just cannot use these two talents. But it's alright now. Yeah, this is silenced. And this will be dead now really, really soon. Sun Cloak, and now we can handle these dudes. Oh, whoa, 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 what just happened now? Dude just teleported close to me. I still have my second life. I just lost my storm shield. Okay, let's disarm. Okay, this is almost dead. This is also, but it cannot be disarmed. Okay, but now I have my, okay, and let's now heal back. Let's try to kill this guy. Okay, that's nice. Oh, dude is shadow wailing. That's why I cannot disarm it, and that's why it was maybe a little bit of crazy. Okay, but we have now storm. Still have storm shields. Okay, nice. 3%. Okay, and dead. Orc Fallen and Writhing Ring of the Hunter. No, these are not really interesting for us. Okay, anyway, I would like to now just... okay, temporarily, let's move my talent bar here. Okay, so now I can use these talents. So here is the little Hourglass. Very interesting, it still has 500 turns. No, it's now just 499. Okay, now it started. Maybe if... Wow, maybe there is also another bug, because... Okay, now I will test this bug. That's really interesting, it seems. So I already fought a lot, and it's still at 500. Okay, so now it's working. So I'm in the... Yes. If this would be bugged... Okay, that would be really interesting. Okay, so now it's working normally. Okay, crazy. Let's now check. So it's 492 turns. Let's now check if there is still... this is causing a bug or not. So 492 turns. Let's put back here my talent bar. Okay. 492, and let's just start walking. So... This will be instant, of course. Okay, now I worked several turns for sure. It was 492. So let's now check. No, it's working. Okay, I don't know why at the very first it was just... Okay, so I will just put now my talent bar here because it's better to see these. And maybe I need my self-destruction a little bit, but not that much. Here is a cultist. Just a cultist, okay. Not really much of a problem. It used Terminus immediately, but no one had these stacks. Okay, sometimes the AI is just using its talents not really well, let's say it in a nice way. Oh, here is a black hole. I also have black holes, dude. Okay, let's deactivate the magical sustains because it's just really annoying. Wow, now there is a very huge black hole. Okay, we would like to have damage shield for sure. And now let's... Okay, this is instant. And let's deal some damage all to these little fellows. Let's now go out from this zone. Okay, so there is the cultist. Here is a gunslinger. So we would like to silence the cultist. And disarm the gunslinger. 27. Oh, I would like to reapply. Okay. Okay, cultist is dead. Okay, now we would like to have a little bit better damage shield. Oh, we were knocked back. So I do not know why this timer did not immediately started. So there was a few turns before it started to counting, but it does not matter because so anyone can see I can finish this quest really easily, so it's not a issue. Okay, I won't gonna collect all these items. Of course, I will come back a little bit later when I finish this zone. I will just come back to the north and just simply collect the items. No, first a sun cloak, so this way we can use it way more often, and now we can use it again. Just a normal dude, let's kill it. Oh, we were battle called. Or? No, we were teleported. It's really interesting. Okay, so this is a vermic dude. Let's disarm it, but maybe... So who's in the north? No one, or nothing, but who teleported us? That's really interesting. No, these do not have... Oh! This is pulling in a radius 17. So this has a range 17. So I think this dude just triggered the 100 and pulled us. Yeah, the normal... so in version 1.5 and before, all these vermic talents were crazy high range. And in Madness, all the vermics just damaged enemies from like range 24 or 25 or I don't know 30, and all these vermic talents were just had a cap of range 13. But I think maybe these new talents, the two new DLC talents, did not have this. So yeah, this has a range 17, and interestingly, this also applies a continuum destabilization on me, or maybe I already have this. Okay, anyway, that does not really matter. Let's kill now. Okay, little fellow, let's kill you. Nice. Oh, they died from the poison and the bleeding. So I'm not just dealing huge damage, but I'm also applying a huge bleeding on enemies that I can deal nice weapon damage, so not fully armored enemies. Here is a Reaver dude. Okay, Reaver dude. Let's disarm you because you are a Reaver. Also, let's just deactivate this bone shield. Okay, Reaver dude still has a little bit of life, but not now. Another Mind Star, so I will have a crazy good Mind Star collection. Okay, so we are now just, okay, 100 turns from the 500 already passed. But I think now we are relatively close. Cultist, and I even stopped and fought with these guys, so I did not just rush the... Okay, let's immediately deactivate the magical sustains of this guy, and then we can go here and basically kill it. Yes. Oh, we do not have the hidden resources, so I won't gonna use now my... Okay, it's dead. But now we can use the hidden resources and final Sunbeam. They are dead from the bleeding and the poison. Oh, there will be some. Necromancer, yes. Okay, next turn we can use the final Sunbeam. Nice, all the little dudes are dead. Let's silence this one, it's a Necro. And let's just go... Okay, it's dead. Just go close to it and kill it. So I'm even killing basically like most or almost all the enemies. And I can really quickly or relatively quickly go through this zone. That's really nice. Some craziness. But I think these are just normal dudes. Yeah, it seems so. Okay, so just some scary visuals, but no real danger. Oh, somebody is trapping here. I think somebody is trapping there. So there has to be a rogue or archer or someone. Very interesting. Oh, I'm blinded. Here is the rogue, yes. Okay, so let's kill this. Okay, we are still not in the half. So that's really nice. So maybe we will manage to do this in half time. Nice. Oh, yes, and now, so yeah, even before halftime, and I killed basically almost all, I think maybe all the enemies. So, okay, yeah, it's not something super hard. I'm not even using now my talents. So be aware, this can be a little bit annoying if you set up your talent bar this way and the timer is behind it. You won't gonna be able to use two or so these kind of talents. Okay, now I'm stepping here, and now I'm interrupting the wizards, the sorcerers. So now we have this achievement, that's really nice. But there will be a fixed boss now, instead of the sorcerers, a Pharaohs. So let's step out here, and yes, this dude is a skirmisher, but be aware. So the dude has Archmage talents, so now it rolled a random plus a skirmisher, but it has Burning Wake, so very first that we would like to do is silencing it. Also we can deal some damage, okay. Disarm it because it's a skirmisher, and also deactivate the magical sustains of the dude, and it started trapping. It seems the dude started trapping. Okay, I have my storm shields, I can go here, this is instant now. Let's have a damage shield, dude is at 69%. So of course this dude won't gonna be any crazy enemy. 66%. $59. Oh, I have some talent fail because of fumble. Yes. 50%. Dude is a fixed boss or elite boss, but maybe check. No, it has instant death. Okay, so it has stun freeze, poison, knockback, instant death, disease, confusion, bleed, blindness. Okay. It do not have any more magical sustain, so we do not have to deactivate. Let's just bump into it now. Okay, we would like to have a better damage shield. Nice. 32%. Let's have Suncloak. And let's now deal some damage. And now it's disarmed. Brutalized, disarmed. Okay, 6% of life. Still. And let's kill it with a collapse. Or, no, maybe with a biting gale. No, it's still alive. Let's kill it with a sunbeam. Nice. Okay, so it was not something crazy. Temporal Rift is a fixed artifact shield. Definitely we do not need it. Okay, but before, so we do not want to go now here, back to this far portal. Instead, let's go back and just check if we. So I would like to just check I collected it, because there are a lot of items back there. Yes, so let's just collect everything. Oh yeah, before forgetting, let's put back my talent bar to the normal place. Okay. Oh, here is an Orc Warrior, wow. Crazy, I did not kill one enemy. I left an enemy there. Oh, another enemy. I was not. Okay. Now there has to be someone here. And it's a stealthed guy. Oh, I just maybe double-clicked. My bad. So anyway, there has to be here. This should not be that one. I think maybe a rogue or... Come on. That was just this little dude. Okay. It seems that was just this little dude. Another little dudes. Oh, maybe these orcs at the very north managed to kill all the Sun Paladins. I think those orcs at the very north unfortunately managed to kill the little Sun Paladin friends. Or, okay, these are not exactly friends because I'm a fallen. And I'm not even a... So yeah, I think all these little Sun Paladins are slaughtered. It seems so. Okay. Poor little Sun Paladins. Or maybe not, maybe I just left these enemies alive. Mind Star, rare Mind Star. Yeah, I said this will be nice in my collection. And another little orc. Maybe I was just lazy and left some dudes. Here is a gold. Okay, let's check now. Oh yeah, the little Sun Paladins were killed, all of them. Okay, so maybe that's why there were that many orcs. Okay, so let's go back to that far portal. Okay, so we succeeded. These little Sun Paladins sacrificed themselves for the greater cause. Okay, and let's use the orb again, and now we were successful. Okay, also, if I'm right, this kind of quest is still not ended, because when... I'm not exactly 100% sure, but I'm like almost, because we have to go back to the Gates of Morning and we have to speak with Erúan after this. So let's now go back to the Gates of Morning and let's speak with Erúan and inform High Sun. Oh, I will keep this ring, but I'm never gonna use it. Okay, one more prodigy seems very, very tempting, but no, I do not want that other very annoying enemy continuously around me. So we do not need this one. We also do not need this Orc Feller. No. Okay, let's check. Okay, just 10 mind power. That's really bad. Also, no. Okay, unfortunately not good mind stars for or useless collection. Okay, some wizard stuff with, I think it has very low spell power. Yeah, 12. No. 12. Also very low. Yeah, this is only the time broken, so it's not good. Okay, temporary rift. No, because we are not using shields. No. Okay, but these will be a lot of gold, I think. So at least we managed to collect gold. Oh, nice. Really, really nice. Yes. Almost 10,000. Okay, so let's go back now to Erúan and speak with her, because if I remember, we should speak, and then that will be fixed. There will be no fallen Sun Paladin Erúan at the end of High Peak, and nobody has to sacrifice now him or herself. Maybe I'm mistaken, but it's just better to inform her about this. Yeah, now we got a little update on our quest. Okay, and so that was for now. Okay, so let's just save now Little Sunny. So we managed to clear some hidden vaults and also these Erúan and Charred Scar zones. That visual bug was really interesting with that unique dude with this Tree of Life totem. Very interesting. I will check after it. Okay, so thank you for watching. That was for now. Farewell. I will be back with the next part. Farewell.